Basically, we talked about, one of the things we talked about was mentoring programs. If you're interested in that for your region in terms of something that's a little bit like what the LDI was and now the Executive Leadership Program, you need to talk to Derek. They've got it figured out. They have a great program called Lead Me. If you're interested in something that's more of just a buddy system that doesn't have quite as much content to it, Chris. Right? Is that your name? Sorry. Region 1 is who you need to, that's who you need to speak with. We talked about some of the challenges that were brought up earlier about with the program committee and how do you get that together and ensure consistency in having good regional meetings. People are going toward having a regional PDC, which I think is a really good idea because at least in our region, it really is kind of just dumped on the chair-elect to try to figure all this out and manage it all. So I think having a PDC could help provide some consistency. Underneath that, we talked about, even without that, one of the things you can do is have someone head up, either as part of your program committee or maybe one of the officers, a speaker care initiative. Brian and I actually kind of came up with that idea for the national meetings, and a few years ago, about 5 years ago at FRA, and then the national office has continued that, and I think it's very valuable and important for your speakers to every year to get the information they need, get feedback from them to make sure they understand they have committed, they're actually going to show up, and that kind of thing. Another thing that came up as an idea for that's maybe it was your region that has a 2-year term for the program committee, and so half the committee rolls off each year, and so that provides some consistency from year to year. Traveling workshops, train the trainer, some of the things too. I know some regions, I know Region 1's very active in these kind of things. If other regions are getting involved in that, a way to make sure that's led appropriately, a PDC could be a good idea. And then branding came up. Region 3 just luckily has this flamingo that came out of nowhere. Pat could tell you the whole story, but we don't have time. So, but other regions are looking for that, so that, something that when their membership gets an email or any kind of communication from them, they immediately know, this is my regional Incura, communication going out to me. I believe that's it. You have anything to add?
You covered it all.
Well, since I think we have about 15 seconds left, I'd like for Derek to tell you a little bit about Lead Me, because we all got very excited. It sounded great.
Well, the Lead Me program is Region 6's answer to a leadership development program. I was a member of the first graduating class, and it's a wonderful program that helps develop leadership within Incura. We also promote leadership as well as volunteerism. And it's something that we use. It was birthed out of our program leadership development committee, and it helps people and it identifies people who has a desire to grow within the industry that just really don't have an outlet of where to get the information or the tools or accessibility to the knowledge base that they need. So the Lead Me program has really been successful. We're in our 4th year, and we've already picked the recruits and the mentees for next year's class. So if you're interested in seeing how the program works, our current class, we will be graduating them on Tuesday, I believe, at 5 in Suite 6101. That's where the current class will be presenting their leadership development program projects. So come by and visit and get a taste of what our projects do. The MINTS is, well, I was actually, since I was one of the first graduating class, Linda Patton, who was over the program, gave me the opportunity to continue on the program, and we developed what we call the MINT role, which was the mentor in training. After our mentees graduate from the program, what do? They might not be quite ready to take on a mentee role, but they're still active in the program. So the MINT role allows them to continue in the program and be an asset to the mentors, working with the mentees in order to give them additional training and additional tools and guide them through the process. It's sort of like a buddy system. Then eventually I was and now I am a mentor in the program.